Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. Despite the horrible weather today, we're going to introduce you and only one unique electric MPV with rear wheel steering. XPeng X9. X9 is unique not only because it has a rear steering, but because of its design. If you take a look here, we have these sharp lines all around the car, which are not very typical for XPeng. Usually XPengs are very rounded and circled, but this car has very unique design. Look at a pillar. Look at this, it's just straight. It is a very Cybertruck design. Look at the window shape here. Like, it has all sharp corners. If you take a look at the back side of the car, we can also see that the back glass is going directly to the trunk without any spoiler. It has just a sharp corner, which create kind of artificial spoiler here, and then goes down and up again. So all these sharp angles are not typical for XPeng, but at the same time, we can feel that it's a XPeng because of this light bar behind with XPeng letters here, and also the same typical light bar in front. So this is a very typical design for XPeng, which immediately on the road, when you see this car on the road, immediately you can see that it's XPeng. So let's get into the car before we get completely wet. So the interior of this car is simple yet not oversimplified. As you can see, there are plenty of space, and we have the screen in front, the main screen here, and the digital mirror, because the car is almost 5.3 meters long, so we don't really have a lot of visibility behind. But nevertheless, it's still better than a lot of other MPVs. Here we have the very interesting design solution of the grille for the AC. Usually it's like somewhere behind, but in this car it's like in the middle. We have double 50-watt charger for the phone, double cup holder, a little space inside, the space here in the glove box. The seats are pretty wide and comfortable. And interesting thing, inside the door we also have a small pocket which has lighting, so we can put the maybe glasses or some small things, some change, spare money maybe inside here, which we need to pay for parking. It's pretty easy and simple. Regarding the seating position, I pretty much like it. It's not too high, not too low, it's just perfect, and there's plenty of space even for the tall guy like me. I feel it's pretty comfortable to sit in here. Massage function is pretty good, except that this car doesn't have massage function for the passenger, because this is not the top version. No zero gravity seat. I guess with zero gravity seat it's gonna get massage here as well. However, the seats are heated and ventilated, which is amazing. I love it. Also, I want to highlight the screen, guys. The screen, look at this. It's so fast, it's incredible, and animation is just great. Look at these raindrops. It feels just like the real rain around the car. It's just like a computer game. And look, we have some issue with the tire. So we're gonna have a small notification here, and if you pop it up, it's gonna give you information that the pressure on the back left tire is low, and then it will show you the pressure around here. Look at this animation, it's just incredible. I simply love it. The second row is quite spacious, even like if I sit in front, 6.4 feet, 193, you see there are plenty of space for the second tall passenger behind. It's very comfortable seat. I can't say it's the most luxurious seat you've ever sit, but I think it's pretty comfortable. It's wide enough, it's long enough, the base is long enough, it has massage, heating and ventilation as well. What I really like about this car, that inside we have tray for both passengers, right and left. In some other car manufacturers like Lishan, for example, there is only one seat. Only one seat has tray and the other one doesn't have anything. So this is very convenient because if you want to work, for example, or you want to watch something, you want to use computer, this will be really a great benefit for you. Seats are pretty minimalistic, nothing on the top moving here. So inside we have this small panel with like 4 options for reclining the seat and declining it, only also heating and ventilation. On the left side we also have a cup holder here, so not much. In front there are a couple of pockets for passengers to put their stuff, and very good thing that we have 60-watt charger on each seat, which is really amazing because you can plug in your computer and pretty much use computer or use the phone to charge, right? The door doesn't have much as well. Good thing that we have these nice blinds, so privacy and also the sunshine. And we have a couple of buttons on the left side. One of them is for TV. We can start the TV and it will go down. The TV here is absolutely massive. I think it's around 16 inch, but it's not too big. It's just perfect for you to sit on this distance. There is no function like in Lishan that you can control it with your hand. However, the remote looks very solid. It looks pretty nice and it's pretty easy to use it. So you just click wherever you need and voila, you can enjoy your TV, your movie. The sound here is Dolby Atmos, of course, so it won't be a big problem for you to enjoy watching something. Every month you're gonna have like, I think 10 gigabytes of the traffic. It's enough to watch TV or listen to the music. One thing I want to mention here is this panoramic rooftop. It's not huge, it's not massive, but it's good enough for you to get some light and just enjoy some sunshine while you are resting or just, you know, cruising around the city. Good thing we have a fridge with cooling and heating, so it's going to 0 and up to 50 degrees when it's heating up. Perfectly enough for the family. What I love about this car is the third row. First of all, it's quite spacious. It's enough place for everybody to sit and enjoy. So typical Chinese family, right? Daddy is driving, mommy is resting, grandpa, grandma is sitting on the second row, and kids playing behind. It's more than enough space for that. But what's even better, that if you don't have passengers on the third row, you can fold it completely. And it's not only going front like an other MPV or just go down, it will be completely hidden inside, which gives us the space for at least 6 big suitcases to put inside. Such an amazing day for testing the limits of our car and its XNGP. Today, as you can see, it's pretty heavily rainy, so we can truly see the limits of it. Let's try to engage XNGP. So when we have the blue line here, we can see that it's activated, and as you see just ahead of us there is some bad road conditions, so the car should overtake it a little bit and go on the right, and it did it pretty well without any intervention. Even here in the narrow road, so far so good. Car ignored the whole lane because there was a broken road and a bad condition on the left. When we tried in other cars, they pretty much just stopped because the white lane kind of prohibited the car to go anywhere there. Now we have a right turn here on the red light, which is allowed. So let's see what is the car going to do. Perfect so far. Scooter is coming from the left, so it's going to be a little bit challenging even for the human driver. Considering the typhoon, extremely heavy rain. Let's see what our car can do. We're gonna help it a little bit. Okay, police officer, let us go. And the car feels a little bit confused, but it goes, it goes. Yay, we did it. Great job, Chopin. Also on the screen in front of me I can see some pop-up messages that, for example, the speed been reduced due to the bad weather or due to some other issues, like for example approaching the ramp. So this small screen in front of me is pretty informative. Sometimes car is attempting to do something strange, like it just wanted to turn to change lane and turn left, which we obviously don't need because we are supposed to turn right over here. So it aborted it after all. Pretty good. Let's see. Okay, the change of lane. Good. I feel that XPeng is very much quick in changing lanes. Once the car thinks it needs to change the lane, it's just gonna go for it. Like zero notification, zero information, just ding, and it's going. Good, change lane. 2 lanes, very good, very good. Very human right maneuver. It doesn't seem like autopilot at all. It completely went to the left lane, which is perfect. It's the first time I see it in the car so far. And the left lane is faster, but we don't go for that yet. Yeah, here we go. But it started to slow down for unreasonable solution here. The car reminded us that we have to hold hands on the steering wheel, which we do, but we do not intervene at all. So far pretty good. We are in the middle ring. Our XPeng has 2 lidars, which are located not on the top as usually on the other cars, but it's located underneath. So it's like on the under the light, on the left side under the left light, and then on the right side under the right light. And XPeng claims that it can help to improve the sensitivity of the lidars and to make sure that it sees the road condition better than if it's on the top. It should be influenced less by the other conditions, road conditions, for example, or some dust or something. So far it's pretty good. It's doing a great job. It's probably one of the best self-driving cars I've tested so far. I feel the decisions are extremely quick. It just literally car sense that ahead of us the traffic is slowing down in the left lane, so it changed to the right lane. And we also can see on the map that we need to keep right. So the car is trying to move ahead, 1 kilometer ahead, so it just doesn't wait until the last moment. And here again, I would go right lane if I'm driving by myself because the traffic there is going a little bit faster. But XPeng keeps itself in this line so far. Let's see. Looking at the screen, we can see all the animation when the car in front of us slows down and the stop lights popping up. We're gonna see the same animation here. You see, like these 2 cars. So we can see that the car actually senses that in front of us the car is slowing down or stopping, and it's exactly perfectly corresponding what's happening on. So I guess it's vision based. I think it's just using cameras to check the stoplights. I'm not sure whether it's really slowing down for the stoplights or it's using LiDAR, but it's very cool to see animation that like the car ahead is slowing down and using the stoplights. We are now in comfort mode. You can see it here in our screen that more is comfort. That means that the suspension is a little bit softer, and the car feels a bit boaty. But in this traffic it's really good because it doesn't feel jerky. It doesn't speed up and slow down too much. So the movements of the car a little bit softer. If I change to standard or sport, then the car feels much hotter and it accelerates more rapidly. It slows down more rapidly. I did ask this question from XPeng. I told them that, guys, is it really influenced? And they said, yeah, a little bit, not that much, but actually in the real life I feel that the mode in which car in really does influence the not only the manual driving but the self-driving a lot. And in general I feel that if you compare this car with the mobile phone, this will not be Apple, this will be Android for sure, because here you have so many options to adjust wherever you like or dislike in every mode, in everything around you. that it's just incredible. Like literally you can adjust position of your light, you can adjust the animation of light bar, you can adjust sensitivity of everything, you can adjust the position of each parameter of the car in the way which you like it or you prefer it. The only disadvantage of this car is that we don't have the HUD in front of us. If there is an HUD like Lishan Mega, for example, or Zika 009, it would be the best car probably in the market. Yeah, the sitting position, talking about the sitting, it's very comfortable. Again, you can adjust the car in the way you want it to be, adjust the seat. This is not the top version of the car. This is not the cheapest version either. It's somewhere in the middle. So we don't have the zero gravity seat here. As for everything else, I think it's exactly the same as the most expensive version. We have, I believe, 19-inch wheels here, not 20, which are optional. But I would suggest everybody to go for 19-inch because it just gives you more comfort and it won't get destroyed that easily when you park. So yeah, the visibility is really good. We have really huge windshield here, and we have enough light coming out from A-pillar, massive Cybertruck style windows here with sharp corners, and the panoramic rooftop behind, and small panoramic rooftop here in front of on the top of driver and the passenger. The only weird thing which I feel about this car is that the front passenger seat doesn't have massage or like any features which you expect from this car. It's like every seat has it except the front passenger one. As for everything else, it's just incredible. Like when you drive here, you feel like a king of the road. The suspension is dual chamber ear suspension, and it consumes all the bumps and all the roads issues, all the potholes pretty well. You don't really feel that much vibration or that much of uneven road. The front seat is pretty comfortable. There is enough space for a big guy like me. I'm 193 centimeters, 6.4 feet tall. So in many cars I do feel a bit uncomfortable because either the seat is too short, the base for example, or there's just simply not enough space in front of me. But I feel that in X9 is more than enough space in front, and behind me there are plenty of space as well. I also want to pay attention on this nice interior light, which is like coming from the door sides and goes through the front of the car and then going backwards, backside to the passengers and also to the rooftop. It's really amazing. It's creating this interior comfort, and there are lots of adjustments, as I said, that you can make it like a breathing or pause or like to the music, so it can beat together with the music. I love that function. It's a small thing, but you know, once you're driving this kind of big family style MPV, you do want these small things around you. It does make you pretty much happy, and it's really good. I mean, XNGP driving perfectly. Zero intervention so far, except I didn't know how to turn off the blinker, so I had to disengage. But I do feel very comfortable and very relaxed. You know, there are some cars which you drive and you won't trust them. Like, you won't trust the system to fully take care of you. But here, I do feel super good. It's very hard to draw a direct comparison with other car manufacturers, but I will say it that way. I believe that from my personal experience, this is one of the best self-driving systems in Chinese market. Maybe if FSD comes here later, it's gonna be better. I don't know. At least in US, it seems a little bit more autonomous. But so far, like in any road I went, I feel very safe and very comfortable. It performs maneuvers with a great confidence. The system drives really, really well. Even in typhoon, when it's heavily rainy and a lot of experienced drivers would feel a bit nervous. You can feel that this system is very confident. Look how easy and good was the change of the lane. It didn't shake, it didn't perform any other unexpected moves left or right, it just went directly for it. By the way, if the system disengages, you have the red light coming behind your dashboard, so you will immediately see that something is wrong. So car notifies you with the sound and with the red light around, plus red light on the screen. So you will never miss that, for example, XNGP disengaged, which is really a good, smart move from XPeng. I love it. Okay, here we go. What's XPeng gonna do? As you can see that a car realizes that other cars are going to the other lane, so it tries to copy this maneuver, but doesn't really go for it. So it's a little bit getting lost here, like which lane to take, because everybody is going different direction, but it is going, and it's going pretty well. Oh no, here I will disengage because it's too slow. I don't think any autopilot can handle this situation because it's just a mess. And we cannot activate autopilot while we stop in traffic. This is a disadvantage which XPeng hopefully will improve in the future, because in order to activate the self-driving, you have to be driving already. Like for some other cars, like for example Nissan Mega or Fonyo, you can just click the button and it will go by itself. The car will use the start the self-driving. But here in current situation, we cannot do it unless we actually are moving already. So I think this is something which XPeng has to improve in the future. Again, it's impossible to go because of the and now we can engage the NXGP again, and here it goes. Yeah, so as you can see, guys, in general, like when it's a general condition and just normal road with people obeying traffic, the system drives really, really well. It can avoid the collision, it can check the location precisely, but when something happening like this, or like the traffic is not really good, or there are too many cars, or somebody disobeying the traffic regulations, then the car is just getting lost and it just doesn't know what to do. Like now, for example, right? It's a big left unprotected turn and the car is just getting lost. It doesn't know what to do, where to go, right? And because we also have the construction on the left, so it's not very typical condition, right? But it can do it, just very slow. So if you're in a rush, go for it by yourself. But like this road, right, it's closed, a piece of it, and then they rearrange the traffic here, so you see it does it perfectly. There is no problem at all. So I would say the system is good. It doesn't have any shadow braking like Tesla does, for example, right now still, even with the newest updates. It doesn't have any weird movements or like shifting the car into the wrong gear, for example, to go front and back, as I had in one other car manufacturer, that the car just stuck in the middle and then it tried to just go back and then go front and then go back, and it was in the middle of the crossroad. I was shocked with that. But here it doesn't do anything weird. It just keeps going, and sometimes slowly, sometimes perfectly. So let's see the left turn here. Yeah, quite nice left turn, smooth and steady, no issues at all. But when it exits the turn, it just went between the lanes again, which is a little bit weird. You see, we're getting lost. Like left, right, because the line is not clear in the middle because of the rain. So again, have to pay attention. You are the driver, you are in charge, no matter how good the system is, right? Let's see if it can handle the U-turn. I've seen that at some roads, XPeng can do U-turn perfectly by itself. But here the traffic condition is a little bit different, because it's not a complete road, it's basically blocked road in the end. I've tried several cars here, none of them could a U-turn in here. Let's see what's happening with XPeng. Maybe it will be the first car to make it. Alright, and here we go. Yes. Yes, it goes for it! Completely hands-free. Great job. The first car which did it. And I did test a couple of cars around this road. None of them could do it. Okay, cars ahead. Perfect line change. Smooth and steady. Amazing. In 200 meters we need to disengage, so we have red notifications all around. And changing lanes because we need to turn right. So let's see, exit in 50 meters. Okay, please take over now. And we are going to take off now. Perfect. Okay, now park the car and you engage the auto park. You have two options. Park to the right. In this case, you're gonna have a little bit more space for yourself to exit the vehicle, especially in the tight parking lot. Or you can park in the center. Then it's just perfect. Let's try to the right first. Let's start auto park. I want to park on the right side, not in the center. I tried it function a couple of times and it works in most cases, especially if there are cars between, so it helps XPeng understand better. So you can see it's not parking in the center, it gives on the left side a little bit more space. Alright, hands-free. Perfect parking, and I can say that it's a little bit offside, but not exactly by the lane. There's still space on the right which can move closer, but I guess because of the safety restrictions. Alright, good. Great job, XPeng.